into Alcatraz. About a 12 to 14 minute boat ride to get here. Chilly evening going through the night tour. I like this old looking building.
Yeah.
I guess it's all old.
Yeah, it's all.
But the one that looks decrepit and ancient up here. Penitentiary residence, 1934 to 1963. Military workshops and schoolhouse from 1918 to 1933. How's the hike up, babe?
Getting a little tiring.
Getting tiring. We're fixing to go inside where they held prisoners throughout the years. So it's about a 35-minute tour. And you might be able to read the water tower says Indian Land. Welcome Indian Land. It is the morgue from 1910 to 1963. The main prison cell house audio tour. That's what I've been looking for. The sign reads, break the rules and you go to prison, break the prison rules and you go to Alcatraz. This long area here with the little containment wall is the showers. I don't know, there must be 30 or 40 shower heads on each side the whole way down here. Built to hold the water of the old dirty inmates as they wash their dirty butts. I'm walking down here in between cells. This tour gives you an audio tour. Got a little set of headphones on. They just said that most of the inmates were white. They could house the Hispanics and the Indians along the whites, but they said back in those days they did not put any of the black people with any of the other races because of the fights. Saw one door open here. Just gonna step in it for comparison here of size. I'm a little over 6 foot tall. My arm span be about 6 foot as well. So this block that I'm in is not quite 6 foot wide, probably 5.5 feet wide. And I can reach my right arm out here to the corner. My left arm locks about 2 foot from being to the gate. So it's probably about a 5.5 foot block or cell by about maybe 8 to 8.5 foot long. So this is, they said this is the segregated block, the only segregated block that they had. This was the recreation yard. If they were good, they got to come out here. This was the area that they had 6 of these. They called them the hole. Said nobody ever spent over 19 days and kind of a minimum of a few days in it. It would be total darkness, and the cells are smaller. They'd be fed and watered, and that'd be about it. Here's one of the cells where a prisoner broke out. This is what he left in there, kind of like a mannequin to cover his bed area. But there's one of the holes where they dug their way out throughout the years. There was 3 of them leave, 2 brothers and another inmate. This is one of the other cells that was broke out of. The spoon heads laying there on the floors, what they carved their way out with. And you can see up in the right hand corner they had made some little dummy walls to cover up where they had been digging. But 3 escaped, 4 were involved, and the 3 who escaped, some claim they lived, some claim they died. This is the dining area. There'd be about 200 prisoners in here at a time for 20 minutes or so. This is where they prepared the food. The audio says all the food was good. Prisoners enjoyed it. Food was pretty good, other than they did get tired of spaghetti. and tipped all the tables over one day. An officer fired 3 shots out the windows, blew his whistle, and everybody headed back to their cells. They knew it was going to get worse. The tour is over. My wife told me this only costs $15 per person. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yes, it is.
to me, yes, she just said it is true, but to me, it was worth 10 times that amount. I've had a blast. I don't know what they're fixing to do. Everybody's headed that way except for me right now. They said it closed in March of 1963 under the order of Robert F. Kennedy. And just about a week before we came here on the news, President Trump was talking that he wanted to open it up again for the worst of the worst. Lots of renovations would have to be done.